Neighbors sending their relatives to my house to try to use my pool without my consent. Do not judge my paragraph formatting, please. Everyone has their own structure of writing, so don't be quick to judge or think it AI. Edited for some parts one forgot to include. For those commenting, call the police read this whole post. The trespassers got arrested and got dealt with. The front of my driveway has a sign that reads private property no trespassing as you pull up to the driveway. I have a fence up around my pool to keep out unwanted animals and intruders with only way in is a key to unlock the gate. I have security cameras on certain places of the house pointing to the pool. Last summer while I was away my phone alerted me my security camera had caught something and so I checked to see the live footage. It was 3 teens that were in early teens and 1 adult trying to climb the fence to my pool. I have a tarp over my pool at all times which can only be removed from a switch in my house. You'd think they'd see the tarp and leave. I immediately called the police and they told me they'd take care of it. The 4 didn't even attempt to leave, they kept trying to climb the fence. I watched as the 4 were arrested. The day I get home my neighbor who must have been watching for my car storms over and starts screaming at me, "My sister and her kids are going to have a criminal record now because of you." I said, "So that's who my cameras detected. You should know my sign in front of my house says private property no trespassing." She says she'll see me in court when their court dates come up. The sister of the neighbor plead in court it was a hot summer day and they wanted to cool down so her sister insisted that they go use my pool but to ignore the sign that said private property because her sister and I are good friends. My neighbor and I are not good friends. I explained to the judges I did not give consent for neighbor to use my pool while I was gone. The judges saw all the evidence needed especially of the sign in my driveway saying no trespassing and found the neighbor and her sister guilty of second-degree trespassing which in my state carries the punishment of $200 fine and 20 days in jail. The judge found the 2 nephews and niece guilty as well. My lawyers requested a restraining order which was granted as well. The teen's lawyer tried to explain the teens didn't know about the sign in my driveway but the judge dismissed that because they willingly listened to their mother and aunt it was okay to trespass.